This week, the secret power housemate took control of nominations. And paranoia gripped the Big Brother house.
Who is it?
Kim.
Marlon.
Charlie.
She cannot be trusted.
I'm not going to be held hostage by you telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing.
I think it's Chris.
Well, I am the actor. People are going crazy in this house.
Tonight, facing eviction, Ash, Christopher, Charlie, Marlon, Pauline, and Stephen. Who goes? You decide. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to the second live eviction of Big Brother Power Trip. Have we got a supersized eviction for you tonight? But not only that, the power will pass to a new housemate and they will have not one, but two momentous decisions to make tonight live. But first, thanks to former secret power player Chris, 6 housemates are facing an early exit tonight. It's been a week of paranoia, secret suspicions and angry accusations. But tonight, it all comes down to you lovely people. Ash, Christopher, Jarlath, Marlon, Pauline, or Stephen. Someone is out of there this evening and not even Mark's tea leaves can predict who it's going to be. Remember, you are voting to evict. To evict Ash from a landline, call 090 20 44 5801. Or from a mobile, call 650 5801. To evict Christopher from a landline, call 090 20 44 5804. Or from a mobile, call 650 5804. To evict Charlie from a landline, call 090 20 44 5807. Or from a mobile, 650 5807. To evict Marlon from a landline, call 090 20 44 5810. Or from a mobile, 650 5810. To evict Pauline from a landline, call 090 20 44 5812. Or from a mobile, 650 5812. To evict Stephen from a landline, call 090 20 44 5813. Or from a mobile, 650 5813. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 +1, +24 or on demand. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Bentley. OK, it's been another busy week. A secret nomination shook the house, fresh arguments flared up, and the housemates all behaved like absolute animals. Let's remind ourselves of the big stories.
This week, the power trip continued, with Chris in charge of nominations.
Give the name of the first housemate you want to nominate.
The first housemate I want to nominate is Pauline.
The first person to face next week's eviction is Pauline. Housemates, this is just the beginning.
Chris, it's time for another nomination. Could you give the name of the next housemate you wish to nominate?
I'd like to nominate Christopher.
There's something not right with this place.
Chaos reigns. The next housemate I wish to nominate is Steve.
That little shit's put me up for nomination. Chris.
Who would you like to nominate next? Ash or Kimberly?
It's going to be Ash.
No! Wait, easy,
You're not going anywhere. You'll be alright?
I don't get down, me, Chris.
No, you're good.
I'm gutted.
The fifth housemate I would like to nominate is Marlon.
The power housemate could have just gone into the bathroom and just said, I nominate this person.
But luckily for the housemates, they soon had to plough on with the shopping task.
It will be up to you and your housemates to earn your shopping budget by producing sufficient farm produce to sell back to Big Brother for a profit.
You're doing really, really well. It's really hard. Routine with it, that's it. Go on, Mark! Go on, Mark! I've got sick all over me!
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I thought he was going to go head first into the ship.
Big Brother can now reveal that the farmers made a total profit of £583.
Watching housemates fall over in that way. OK, it's time to serve up your first slice of house action from yesterday, and it seems that our residents are feeling a little restless on the eve of eviction.
Dear 15, 10:12 a.m. And the impending eviction is the talk of the house.
Absolutely petrifies me. I can't stand it. It's driving me insane.
I like being here, though.
Yeah, I do as well.
It's jolly damn good fun.
It's doomsday, innit? It's eviction. I'm so gutted that I might be going.
I'm telling you, Pauline goes tomorrow, all hell will break loose in this house.
What do you mean all hell will break loose? It already has.
I know, but it'll get even worse, babe.
No, I don't know.
I don't even know. Like, I can't see, like, meals.
Who do you think is going to go tomorrow? Does anyone have any gut instincts?
No,
Not now. This has been, because everyone's been on best behaviour, haven't they?
I had no... Yeah.
Wake up. I look proper Jason Derulo in this jacket, though. All right. I'm not leaving this. No, Jason Derulo looks like you. Get it right. John Starry. Hey. If I had to name a magazine after him, it'd be Vanity Fair.
I'm nervous for tomorrow.
No, so am I actually. Have you done the tea tree leaves?
No. After I got them fucking wrong last week, I was convinced he was the fucking power housemate. I wouldn't speak to him for days.
I know.
Who would you reckon I've done?
I don't think Ash will go. I don't think Steve will go. I don't think Marlon will go.
12:46 p.m. Toya is discussing Kimberly's relationship with Stephen.
I don't actually think Kimberly likes Stephen, and I think Stephen could do a lot better than her.
She's just after saying out there.
He can do a lot better than her. And
she just said out there now that if she was on reality, she would go out on a date with him. She says, this is a reality show, and I don't want to show my reality on this show.
Obviously, Kim is, like, stunning. She's stunning, let's, like, not deny that. She is very, very good looking. But personality-wise, I can't of all the guys
I do think she has a
know,
bit of a personality of a brick.
She's not the type of person I want around me or my friends. I don't trust that girl, and I sure as hell don't like her very much.
Christopher is talking to Big Brother.
Out of the 6 up for nomination, who would you like to go?
If you'd asked me this question this time 5 or 6 days ago, I probably would have said Pauline, because I was really upset with Pauline last week and I couldn't understand her. This week we've built a much stronger relationship. This week we've got on better today. We've built a bridge, we've got over it, we've crossed it together. I don't hold grievances or grudges against anybody. And Pauline has, whatever you say about her, she's a very caring, sensitive side. She, even though we were fighting, she still cooked for me, she provided for me, and she's been a mate to me at times when I've kind of struggled in here.
Pauline's thinking about Christopher.
That was the point. I said to myself, you know something, this shit's got to stop. The time I realised is when I just sat and watched him, and he looked like a little boy lost, looking for friends to play with. And that... Stop.
Don't cry, Pauline.
Otherwise, you know what I'm like. If you set me off, then we're in big trouble.
But we did that to him. We did that to him. And when I saw it, I thought, it's got to stop. It's got to stop now. And it was definitely on my part. For bloody 49, for fuck's sake. No. Had to sort him out, man. So me and him are good now. Because it can't be just a lesson learned by us. It has to be a lesson learned by him too. You know, and I think he's learning. Yes, we're all in here for ourselves. But still, if there's something that we can do to help somebody for when they leave here to live a better life, then that's what we should do. You know, don't let them go back out in the world with the same bad habits that will make them ostracised again. It's not fair. It's not fair.
The Teaching of Pauline, available from all good bookstores. OK, vote lines will be freezing after the break, and we'll be saving a couple of Housemates bottoms from the boot, so don't go anywhere. We're back in a few. Welcome back to the second live eviction of Big Brother Power Trip. This lot are on fire tonight. They're so loud. Very good. The vote lines for tonight's eviction are now frozen. Lines will reopen later in tonight's show. Now, in a few minutes, we'll be going live to the house to reveal which two housemates have the fewest votes and are therefore safe from eviction. But we're going to let them stew just a little bit longer whilst you catch up with more from yesterday. And now Chris's reign is finally over. It's power to the people as the housemates choose who's going to take control.
1:52 p.m.
Make you do the lines in the corner.
This is Big Brother.
Hello!
Yo,
Housemates, the power is about to return to the house.
God.
But this time, it is up to you to decide who the power housemate should be. Today, you will all individually nominate one housemate that you wish to become the next power housemate.
Oh my God.
The housemate that receives the most nominations will become the next power housemate.
Oh, strange.
Housemates facing the public vote this week cannot be nominated.
So, it's basically
What a shame.
Big Brother suggests housemates make their choice wisely, as the power housemate will be given the power to affect all housemates' lives.
Interesting.
Oh, well, I do. I know who I'm nominating.
I've picked already.
I know too.
I know I've
I
forgotten.
don't have to think about it.
I know I've remembered.
So we've got 8 people eligible. I just
So I can see already who everybody's going for, and I think that's nuts.
Don't pick one of the dryads, please.
I'm not picking a dryad.
I hope I'm thinking what everyone else is thinking.
You are. So don't second guess your thoughts. Huh?
They're all just non-verbally arranging it between themselves already. In front of the mirror going. That's that sorted then.
Well, who will it be then?
One of them.
Matthew is the first to vote for the next power housemate.
Matthew, can you give Big Brother the name of the housemate that you would like to have the power?
Yes, Kim. I think she's an intelligent girl. I think she's a logical girl. I think that she speaks and makes decisions with strong rationale. So I think as a power housemate, she'd probably be the most fair.
Kimberly. I think if she had the power and she was able to make good decisions, she would include me and she'd look after us when it comes to the good parties and stuff like that.
Yeah, the name of the housemate I would like to have the power is Ashley. I think Ashley would be a good leader. I think she's very diplomatic. You know, I've seen a lot of that over the last few days. She's kind of more adamant in getting stuff done. I think that's what we need in the house. That's why I would like her to have the power.
Mark. He's a genuinely very nice and happy person, and he has such a positive atmosphere about him that I do trust that if he does get the power, he will rule justly and fairly.
In the bedroom, Mark has spotted a moth on a pillow.
Whose bed is this?
That's
Ash and
Marlon.
What do you mean? That's an omen.
Don't even start that now.
No, it is a fucking omen. It's landed straight on their pillar.
What does it mean?
One of them's going to go home.
Yeah, that's what the way I
Seriously?
would take it too.
Yeah, moth to the sign of
Would
death.
you really? I would, I am, but like super. Well, I don't
Liverpool and Derry are very spiritual places.
Yeah, I remember.
We've spoke about this, haven't we?
I've never heard about the moth thing.
It's very typical.
No, moths are meant to be like really bad luck.
Yeah, especially if they land on your pillow.
Well, I don't know about that, Mark. Oh.
Winston is next to vote.
Hello, Winston.
Hello.
Can you give Big Brother the name of the housemate you would like to have the power?
I'm not really sure. Thinking either Matt or Mark. I don't know, it's one of them two.
What are you thinking about while you're considering these two?
Just which one to pick. I think Matt will be quite fair with it because he's quite clever, so he'll sort of be fair with it. Mark will be fair as well, I think. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go for Matt's. I'm gonna choose Matt to be the power housemate.
I have chosen Matthew because I think Matthew understands what it takes to be the power housemate, and I think Matthew has it in him to deliver in the role. I think he will pick fairly, he'll reward fairly, and he's a very good judge of character. He's a deep thinker, so he'll take everything in. I think he's very capable.
I think I've got to choose with my head and not my heart, and my spirit tells me that I should choose Chris.
Toya, would you like the power?
I think everyone here would like the power, but in wanting it, I think people need to really understand that it's a big responsibility, albeit for a few days or a week. It's still a big responsibility, and I think it's a responsibility that I could entrust Chris with.
For me, wants to pick somebody what I know would like look after me. You know what I mean? But the other R for me wants to pick somebody what I think would just be dead. Fair. My vote for power housemate is going to be Toya. You know what, these pictures look much nicer on these screens than they do out there on them. Can you show me the one of me quickly so I can see myself in high definition?
Mark, your picture looks lovely, Big Brother can assure you.
Don't worry, Mark, you could never look a show to us. Okay, two housemates are about to breathe a huge sigh of relief as we save them from eviction. It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother House, this is Emma. Ash. Christopher. Jarley. Marlon. Pauline. Stephen. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 5 days, the British public have been voting to evict. I can now reveal the two housemates with the fewest votes and therefore safe from eviction are Jarlath. Marlon. Pauline. Stephen. I'll be talking to you again later on this evening to reveal who will be evicted.
I told you. I told you I'm not worried, baby.
Thank you.
So, two very happy bunnies. The vote lines are once again open. So, which of our farmyard faces do you want to send out to pasture tonight? To evict Jarlath from a landline, call 090 20 44 5807. Or from a mobile, 650 5807. To evict Marlon from a landline, call 090 20 44 5810. Or from a mobile, 650 5810. To evict Pauline from a landline, call 090 20 44 5812. Or from a mobile, 650 5812. To evict Stephen from a landline, call 090 20 44 5813. Or from a mobile, 650 5813.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus 1, Plus 24 or on demand.
So, whilst you get your vote on, we're going to put our feet up for a minute. We'll meet you back here for more house action and one epic eviction. Plus, we'll be revealing to the house the identity of the new Power Housemates. Stay with us. Welcome back to Big Brother Power Trip and the second live eviction. Later tonight, one of our Farmyard 4 will take the long tractor ride back home. And after 2 weeks in there, we might think that we know them. But shall we meet some people who actually really know them? Yes! It's the Housemates, friends and family! So, Halle, I feel like we are going to get to know each other very well over the next, 8 or so weeks, because she is up every week. You are Jarlath's sister, as we can kind of see on your name badge, but just in case you didn't know. She's kind of had a turning point this week.
Yeah, exactly. We saw a different side of her as well. I think the housemates did accept her more this week. She's doing better than last week.
She did amazing in the task. That seemed to be when everyone sat up and kind of went, oh, do you know what? She's got a pair, which is more than you can say for the boys. As lovely as they are. How do you think she would have felt about that? She must have been so relieved.
I think she was herself. She just stood up for herself, and that's why people really did accept her, because of the task. So people saw who she actually was this week.
And how happy were you?
I'm really happy.
If she stays, do you think we'll continue to see the peace between her and everybody else that she's been having difficulties with, or do you think it could return?
Well, I think it's Big Brother. Everyone's really strong there. I think there's still going to be a clash between everyone, so I can't really guarantee that, but
fingers crossed. And who do you think should go?
I think Pauline should go.
Why?
Because she really gave a really hard time to Jarlath, and it's really hard to forgive what she done to her. So,
okay, Halle, thank you so much. Step over there. Next up, we've got Marlon's friend Jade. Jade, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you sure you were a little bit nervous earlier?
I'm very nervous.
Okay. Now listen, we saw him kind of sitting on the fence in the task when he was a farmer, and Jarlath kind of put him straight. Is he normally like that? Does he normally kind of stand up and get his point across, or is he someone to sit back and let somebody else do the work?
No, he's very outspoken. So I was very shocked when he kind of sat there and let a woman tell him what to do.
Oh, so that doesn't normally happen?
Sometimes.
What's happened to Mauricio Silva as well? Because we heard so much talk about him, this, famous ladies' man, and not a peep.
I'm not too sure. I think he has lots of respect for women. So he's kind of waiting maybe to make a move just to get to know the ladies and taking a little bit slower than kind of pouncing.
Okay, who do you think should go tonight and why?
Pauline. Just because she's very big competition, big character.
Okay, Jade, thank you so much. Jade, everybody. Next, be nice. For Pauline, we have her son, Joel. Hey, Joel.
All right.
Your face is kind of speaking volumes right now. How are you feeling?
I'm all right. She's showed both sides of herself, really, because everyone's got their little bit of a...
I was going to say, we have seen two sides to Pauline. One side in week 1, another side this last week. Which is the side that you know or that you see the most?
The most I see this week, because she does look after people a lot, no matter where she is. Just get along with it. But if someone is confrontational, then she'll get back on it.
And how do you think this last week has affected her? She had quite awful boos last Friday.
I think last week she was a bit more tense because she'd just gone in there, and now she's calmed herself down and she knows not to argue too much, and she's just got back to herself.
Okay, and who do you think should go tonight?
I'm going to have to say Marlon, because he's been a bit too laid back and...
Sitting on the fence?
Yeah.
Joelle, thank you very much. Joelle, everybody. And finally, I feel like I'm spending all my time with Lynn, to be honest. This is Stephen's mum, Lynn. Now, we have talked about this before, but he had a very strong reaction to being up for eviction. We did see him cry quite a lot. Does he usually get that emotional? Does he take things that personally?
He is quite an emotional person. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's not scared of expressing himself. So, yeah, he's a bit cringe sometimes.
And what are you thinking now to the whole Kimberly thing? Yesterday we've kind of seen people not turn against her, but she's not having the easiest couple of days.
I think the housemates are realising that Stephen's falling for her, and I think they're possibly working out that she's not falling for him.
Do you not think she is?
I don't think she is, but I think he has.
Oh, no. Yeah. Who do you think should go, then?
Pauline.
Why Pauline?
Because I think Stephen needs to be separated from her. I don't think it's doing him any favours.
Do you think he's too attached to her?
Too attached, mother figure, all that going on. I think it needs to be broken.
Lynn, thank you so much. Everybody, the housemates, friends and family. Okay, you've met the friends and family, but who's nearest and dearest do you want to dash the dreams of tonight? Remember, you are voting to evict. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Jarley, add 07. To evict Marlon, add 10. To evict Pauline, add 12. To evict Stephen, add 13.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Right, it's time for more dramatic dealings from yesterday, and Helen's salon is open for business.
3:08 p.m. Helen is working on Mark's eyebrows.
Pauline started crying before.
Why?
Talking about Christmas.
Why?
She just feels like he didn't ostracise him, so we completely ostracised him for just little things that he did. I feel awful.
God.
Because he hasn't had a bust up with anybody, he hasn't had a row, he's just being a bit annoying and a bit over the top. And he didn't take himself away from the group the way Charlie or little Chris did. And we kind of pushed him out.
I was taking piss out of him last night.
Was
he
there?
wasn't there. think?
That's not me. I stick up for people. That's what.
No, I feel like a bully.
That's all I ever do. Like, I'll defend myself, but I defend somebody else first, and I've not even noticed her.
Jolie is the next to vote for the new power housemate.
Can you give Big Brother the name of the housemate you would like to have the power?
I think I'm going to choose Kimberly. To be honest with you, I think she's quite a fair person. Her decisions are usually based on logic rather than kind of non-rational, kind of emotional judgments that potentially are incorrect. I think she has a good head on her shoulders.
Yes, Toya. She can be very level-headed. She can be fair. There are times when she can't be, but on the whole, she's a fair person, and she will think through any decisions that she makes. She won't make them completely with her heart or completely with her head, and I think she would make a good power housemate.
Winston. I think Winston will make decisions on how he really feels. He'll make decisions on how it would affect the house in good ways. He'll make tough decisions, and he's a lot smarter than people give him credit for, so I think he'll surprise a lot of people on how smart and how good his decision making is.
In the garden, Winston is talking about his scars.
How come you've got that scar on your arm? Because of a shark? A shark?
What the fuck?
What happened there?
It's from Australia.
Yeah.
Got a fucking headlock.
You got the shark in a headlock?
Fucking done it.
Are you joking?
And I punched it in the nose.
Right, so
you're swimming and you just feel something.
No, it's attacked me.
What the hell? It tapped you?
Like a knife through hot butter. Wait a minute. Like a hot knife through butter.
So you punched him in the nose, and then what happened?
You punched the shark in the nose. This
Come out
sounds
of
like a
nowhere.
false story.
Straight from my arm.
No, this is true. This one's true.
So I fucking
He's
just
told
went,
us
do
before.
you know what I mean? Woosah.
Mental. Are you joking?
Ash has been called to the diary room to vote.
Ash, can you give Big Brother the name of the housemate you would like to have the power?
Out of Kim and Helen, I'll say Helen. Just because I think she'll just be like more fun with it, hopefully, if it's for good. Don't know. She'll pick good stuff, and hopefully she'll pick me to have some good stuff if I still stay here.
I'm going for Toya. I just think she's really fun, and like she's a good friend of mine too, so I hope there would be like no nasty decisions made for me. Like I just think she's really fun, and she would try to like make the power benefit the house as much as possible, and I know she would like play it fair.
Danielle.
Why have you chosen Danielle?
Because I think she needs the chance to kind of, stand centre stage a bit.
Mark is having a little sit down.
Is this a seat?
Oh. No, you put the towels in there.
Matthew, I'm stuck. Get me out.
You serious?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not
Hang on,
joking.
man,
I'm
wait.
stuck. I'm slipping further.
Take my hand.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, get up.
I can't.
Wait, give me your hand. Give me the phone. Okay, how do I do this?
Dry your hands. Your hands are wet.
I know,
Matthew,
but I
I'm
want to
slipping. I'm going further.
That way out.
Yeah.
Let me just. I can't dry my hands. There's no bloody towel. There's no towels anywhere. Okay. They're
I'm
almost
going
dry.
deeper.
Shall I just tip it over?
No, it's screwed to the floor.
Oh, I can't get you out.
Yay.
Helen is the final housemate to vote.
Helen, can you give Big Brother the name of the housemate you would like to have the power?
I'm gonna go with Toya.
Why have you chosen Toya?
I'm choosing Toya because I think she's a very grounded person. I think she's fair. She won't favourite people, and she's a good person to make decisions, and she doesn't fanny around with decisions. She'll just give her answer straight, and she'll stick to it and mean what she says, but she won't do anything unfairly.
As Toya received the most votes, she'll be the next power housemate.
So Toya is the new power housemate, and later in the show she'll have not one but two massive decisions to make live. Right, it's time for us to have a little tinkle. When we return, we'll have the last bit of action from yesterday and the rapid removal of the housemates. We'll see you very soon. Welcome back to Big Brother Power Trip and the second live eviction. And a brilliant crowd. Before the break, Christopher and Ash were saved after receiving the fewest votes so far, which means Jarlath, Marlon, Pauline, and Stephen are still facing eviction. Voting will be closing for good shortly, so this is your last chance to make sure the housemate you can't stand gets kicked out tonight. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Jarlath, add 07. To evict Marlon, add 10. To evict Pauline, add 12. To evict Stephen, add 13.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 +1, +24 or on demand. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
So it's almost home time for a housemate, but first it's the final instalment of yesterday. And Jarlath is trying to explain the ins and outs of mucky movies.
11:14 p.m. Jarlath is discussing pornography with Danielle.
I've never watched porn in my life, so I can't comment on that.
Okay.
But I don't think I would like it at all. I think I'd feel very, very uncomfortable.
It depends what you find sexually attractive.
What is it? Is it just two people going at it on film?
It
or
basically
something?
depends on what visually or what stimulates you.
So do they have a storyline, or do they just
No, it's not like Armageddon. It's literally people banging the shit out of each other.
What the hell is sexy about that? I don't get it.
For me,
I would feel so uncomfortable.
But that's the thing. You'd probably meet a guy that wouldn't want to be doing that though. But for me, because it's like there's something a bit different about it.
So how does this porn movie start? They don't introduce each other?
Basically, a secretary's sat at a desk and a guy walks in and comes with a delivery, and rather than having a package in his hand, he's got his willy.
Oh my God.
But it's a nice delivery, not a horrid one. It's a nice present, not
He
bad.
actually brings this thing out?
Yeah, he gets his willy out, yeah. And then she might stroke it a little bit, pat it like a dog.
Oh my God!
Helen and Ash are getting close.
I said like you're like the best girl, babe, obviously.
That's not going to go down well in your friends at home, is it?
I meant it, innit?
That's what I meant. That's what I mean.
Ramsey's
They won't like
Ramsey's
that.
gonna hate you.
What?
Ramsey's gonna hate you.
She will anyway.
Why?
Don't matter.
Oh, why is your reason?
No.
You bang a boyfriend or something?
No.
Well, why would she?
I don't mean she'll hate me, but I don't think she'd approve.
Of what?
Nothing.
Well, you've got to tell me now.
I can't.
You're gonna have to
I
now.
can't.
Why can't you tell me?
Because I'm embarrassed.
Well, don't get embarrassed.
I am embarrassed.
Well, don't be embarrassed.
Because, God, when he gets out, they're going to go, no, why are you talking to her?
So basically, you think that people outside will say to me, why are you speaking
Yeah.
to her? Because of something you've done?
Yeah.
Or what have you done? Tell me what it's going to be. Just tell me. Because you might as well, ain't you?
Right, last night, you know when we were getting like, when I got like a bit over the top, like the whole Danielle thing with media and stuff?
Yeah.
Basically,
Like, yeah, I was drunk and stuff and I blew it all out of proportion. And why I was saying the whole, you go through fucking paper and stuff on your friend, that's what got done to me.
About what?
About sleeping with someone.
And who did you sleep with? And who was it?
I can't say. I actually can't say.
Right. So you're saying you sold the story? Or
I didn't.
someone?
No.
But someone else.
Basically, someone was involved, and we agreed not to tell anyone about what we'd done. A year later, she got in touch with me. She was like, "Helen, I need to speak to you." And I was like, "What the fuck do you want? Because I can't fucking stand her." And she was like, "The press have been in touch and they've heard." And I was like, "How do they hear?" They don't hear. I went, "Because he's not told anyone he's fucking married."
So you slept with someone that was married?
Yeah.
Who's a celebrity?
Yeah.
Well, why would you do that?
Because I did.
And how long ago was that?
Like 4 years ago.
Yeah. So why are you bothered about it now?
Massively bothers me. Because I've never escaped it. Yeah, but I've never escaped it, and I don't want to be. When people say like, "Oh yeah, go and sell some information to a newspaper," I just think, why do you see it as such a fucking trivial thing? Do you understand what it does to people's lives? I don't want you to like see stuff and hear stuff and be like, "Oh, she weren't who I thought she was." Because that's not the case. It was years ago, and it was out of my control when it all happened, and I have made massive mistakes that I do regret.
Was you like wrecked when you did it or what?
No, it was my job.
What do you mean?
Well, can you not guess?
Really? Oh, right. So that's why you're bothered about it?
No, not about that. I'm not bothered about that. That was just a fucking shit spell that I went through, and I did stupid things for stupid reasons.
Yeah.
Oh God, what am I doing? Why am I talking about this? Why am I talking about this? I never thought this conversation would ever come up here.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like it's not guilty, because I think I don't fucking owe anyone an explanation. But I just thought, if I do want to see these people, am I really supposed to sit here and hide the fact that when they get out, they're going to see lots of stuff?
1 or 2 a.m. Most of the housemates are in bed.
What are you thinking about, Hells?
How's my girl? You alright?
Think about how much you're gonna miss me and Ash.
You're not going.
It's one of your last nights tonight. Isn't that weird? This is the last night. It'll be 15 of us in the bedroom.
So mad, innit?
Stephen, Pauline and Kimberly are talking about Chris.
There's one person of all the Iron chats I'd like to see, and that's Chris's. And I think he feels more comfortable to air his feelings to Big Brother rather than to the rest of the group. And he made a comment, didn't he, to Danielle, saying that all the cool kids are up. He said that everyone takes notice of it and all that shit, and then like he's broad shitless and he hasn't got nothing in common with people and shit like that. I'm just concerned that there's something a little bit more to come from Mr. Chris.
Chris is talking to Big Brother.
Though I was uncomfortable with putting up Ash and Steve, I'm really pleased I did. And they may be very, very popular characters, and they will probably stay. But their nominations revealed something about their dynamic. It's almost like it's an impossible thing to suggest that they wouldn't be here at the end. These people aren't used to having their little bubble burst, and worst of all, not knowing where it came from. And I feel good about that.
Well, one of them is about to very much have their bubble burst. And if you haven't already voted, then more for you, because the vote lines are now closed. Please do not call, as your vote won't be counted. Stay with us, because after the break, we're going to be delivering those results live to the house. See you in a few. Welcome back to Big Brother Power Trip, and it's eviction time! Marlon, Pauline or Stephen will be the second housemate to leave the Big Brother house. You've been voting since Monday and the results are in. It's time to talk to the house. Me? Big Brother house, this is Emma. Charlotte. Marlon. Pauline.
This is definitive.
Stephen. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 5 days, the British public have been voting to evict. I can now reveal the housemate with the most votes, and second to be evicted is... Pauline.
Don't worry. Chocolates in the freezer. Don't cry, baby, don't cry.
Pauline, you have lost your place in the Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Don't worry, babies. Oh, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Mwah. Love you, babes.
Thank you.
Oh, never thought I would love a single
you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Why is he leaving me? Don't anybody sleep in the bed with me.
Pauline, please leave the Big Brother house immediately.
Oh, take care.
Pauline, please leave the Big Brother house immediately.
Absolutely bloody fantastic. Ash. Love you, babes. Take care.
Pauline, please leave the Big Brother house immediately.
Don't you? Don't forget
I haven't left anything ever. Husband too.
Pauline, please leave the Big Brother house immediately.
Oh God, yeah. State myself. Never diss no one. They didn't deserve dissing. Take care. See you later. Take care.
Pauline, please leave the Big Brother house immediately.
Cut that pineapple!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Decided that the reign of Queen Pauline is over. We'll be finding out what she thinks of her not so loyal subjects when I give her a right royal roasting after the break. Welcome back to Big Brother Power Trip and the second live eviction. I'm joined by our latest evictee, Pauline! Does it feel good to be out? Does it feel weird?
Because I've seen my two main men, my two boys there.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Your two main men on the outside.
On the outside, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. On the first night, 49.3% of the public voted you to have the power.
Okay.
Tonight, 79.4% of people voted you out of the House.
Such is life.
What went wrong in those 2 weeks, do you think?
I don't think so much as it went wrong is as I was myself and I told the truth.
And that's that?
Well, the thing is that I think basically when Charlotte and I had our little contretemps on Thursday morning, she decided she wanted to pull me into something that I had no idea I was going into. And I don't do poor me too well. And
no, you don't really do it at all.
No.
You just kind of do that.
Yeah.
You talk quite a lot.
Yeah.
We'll get into the ins and outs of everything that happened. But you're up this week because one person nominated you, and that was the Power Housemate.
Yeah.
Would you like to see who it was?
Go on.
Here we go.
Go on.
Chris, you are talking to me because the British public have elected for you to become the next Power Housemate.
The first housemate I want to nominate is Pauline. From day one, I had a horrible feeling in the pit of my belly as she was being somehow disingenuous. She's a gossip and she's a stirrer, and everybody in this house loves her. Because I really think I was the only person who saw that until she directly was attacking people like Charlotte. But there was a rat in our kitchen. What was I gonna do?
You said that
we all knew it was him.
You knew it was Chris.
Yeah.
What do you think to his reasons for nominating you?
Okay.
That you're a gossip stirrer and disingenuous.
Right, well, basically the long and short was that when I saw the VT for him, he'd actually said that he was going to sit in the corner and call everybody bastards and piss in the kitchen.
Yes, which I think is quite obvious was a bit of a joke.
Yeah. So, I mean, the thing is, when I saw everybody's VTs, I'd relate to everybody what the VTs were, but I'd actually said the one thing with him was, and I said it just yesterday, he was the man of the house as opposed to a younger person. And if anybody was going to be strategic, it was going to be him. And what he actually said to one of our housemates the other day was, and he said it to me as well, that he found the company in the house boring, unintelligent.
Yeah, we've seen that. He said it to Danielle
all the cool kids
Danielle went
had been up and he couldn't understand why all the cool kids were. I did say to him that at the end of the day, even if it was him, I put myself there. And that's the reality of it, because if I hadn't had an argument with Charlotte, then he wouldn't have had the rope to hang me with.
Let's get on to the argument with Charlotte. We're going to show you a little clip first, because obviously there was Charlotte and Christopher at times that you didn't get on with. So take a look at you in action.
Please reveal the name of the housemate you wish to use your killer nomination on.
It's Charlotte. To be honest, you made it easy for me. I understand that, but I feel like...
Christopher hasn't offered me a cigarette once.
The two most selfish people in this house are him, Charlotte. We've still got people not considering other people when it comes to eating. I'm pissing him off. I don't like him anymore at all.
How come?
He's a twat.
I have felt very lonely this week.
But you made yourself lonely. Tell me another one of her poor me stories, because that's all I ever hear. I never hear anything positive about her life. Just pure negative. But I'm listening. I know that if I ever got into an argument with that woman, see, I'm not a discusser. I'm a statementer.
It's just uncomfortable to wake up to hear a conversation about how much big bed covers I've got. I can't even down sleep in a bed.
I'm calling you out now. What exactly did I say?
Right, can you calm down a little bit?
No.
Because this is getting a bit...
I'll tell you all now. That woman's name will not come out of my mouth for the rest of the duration in here. I don't want anybody to tell me anything about her. I want to know nothing.
Yeah, I just want to have a good time in it. I've put a lot on the line to come in here.
That's why she's coming here. She wants that 100 grand more than she wants self-respect. Done. Done.
So, watching that back, do you have any regrets?
No.
Not one.
Because the thing is, when I was asked as Power Housemate to do the killer vote, I had nothing to go on with anybody.
No, absolutely. You just watched.
So, and I was told to watch. Now, what I saw was one person in the house who didn't want to do anything as part of a group. Yes, we all went in there as single people, but at the end of the day, when I say to you, look, there's other people in the house that need to eat and you're actually taking a load more than everybody else and there's other people behind you, I don't expect, well, other people have had this and that and the other. I don't expect that from a grown woman.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. So food is currency in that house.
That's right. And so
but food shouldn't just dominate everything
No,
that happens,
it wasn't necessarily food. What it was, I had to find something, and it was her lack of wanting to share. She would rather get to know the housemates and help clean or cook.
Yeah.
So that was another thing.
But
that
that's just in that one VT.
Yeah. Well, those are three things.
Yeah.
There were three things that I highlighted with her before she got the killer house vote.
Yeah.
After that, I mean, if you think about it, anybody that puts you up for nomination immediately, and they don't know you, you're not going to like them. The girl didn't like me. It's as simple as that.
Did you genuinely get that feeling from her? Because it was quite difficult sometimes to know what your problem was with her.
Well, the thing is, you see, what Charlotte does is, like, when you have a conversation with her, because I don't know if anybody saw when I sat down on my knees and I wiped her eyes for her because she was crying, all sorts of stuff. But what she'll do, if you say to her, well, I asked you not to eat all, have as much as everybody else. Well, I didn't know what to do about that comment. I had to sit and process it. What's there to process?
Well, because sometimes people do have to sit down and think about things before they have a reaction to things, don't they? Rather than just hearing something and saying something. Sometimes people say the wrong thing on the spur of the moment.
Well, it was, but it was, as I say, at the end of the day, we were in a house with 15 other people plus myself. And anybody that knows me knows that I share. And anybody that knows me knows one thing I can't stand is selfish people. I don't like it when people are selfish.
Was it then difficult? Because we did see you say that to Christopher as well, the food situation, we're all in here as a team together and we all have to work together. Did you not feel maybe it could have been more like that with Jarle as well?
Well, the thing is...
Because there was, after you had that argument, it was like, I will never mention her name again.
I couldn't help myself.
A conversation.
Oh, she just wound me up so much.
But is that
see, what
the
she was
pressure
doing,
of the situation?
But she was dropping little negative seeds. And stuff. For instance, Ashley felt that if she threw her food away, I would shout at her. Now, the reason why she said that was because Jarle had said to her, within her presence to Kimberly, oh, well, you better serve my food because it's just not worth all the hassle. So Ashley, as an 18-year-old, took that to mean that you're going to get the same grief that I did. But I didn't actually give a grief at any other time.
Pauline, I'm so sorry. We've run out of time and we haven't even scratched the surface with you. You'll be on box, so they'll ask you loads more questions. Here are your best bits. It's Pauline.
One of you is about to become the power housemate.
Which housemate would you like to reward?
Mark.
Which housemate would you like to punish?
Matthew.
Do you like the fucking Big Brother fairy godmother?
Oh my gosh. The girl them sugar. How can I? Touch me again. Pauline is like the mum of the house. She's literally like the backbone.
Oh, you got some egg?
Yeah, I only got a little bit.
Move!
What's the date today?
Trust me on the meat thing, please.
I'm never fucking cooking another thing in here again.
Twat.
I can be a very horrible person. I'm not a discusser. I'm a statementer. Girl, ease up on the chicken, man. There's other people got to eat chicken.
No worries.
That's practically all of it. I'm calling you out now. What exactly did I say?
I don't know. I don't have a brilliant
don't you
1
say
second
you're not a
memory.
mind reader.
Right, can you calm down a little bit?
No.
Because this is getting a bit,
I need to stay away from that woman because she wants to draw me into shit.
She wants to be a victim, and I gave her the opportunity.
Pauline, how do you feel?
I'm happy.
Pauline's like the mother hen of the house.
Come here, you prig.
She's a tough woman, but she's got a really big heart.
Let me see your body rider. I think I'm going to take away with me a whole new family that I didn't believe I would. It's been absolutely brilliant.
Pauline, thank you so much.
Thank you, Emma.
Go and see your friends and family down there, okay?
In one shot,
well, I'll tell you what, that flew by. You barely even scratched the surface, as I said. It's good to see she's still dancing, though, even to those boobs. Okay, it's time for the power to return to the house. Let's hand over to Big Brother to do the business.
They do this.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, yesterday you cast your votes for the person you'd like to become the next power housemate. Big Brother now has the results of that vote. The next power housemate is... Toya. Toya, stand up.
Stand up, girl.
Stand up, girl.
Toya, you are now the power housemate, but you will not be in power alone. You and one of your fellow housemates will join forces and become a power couple. Toya, you must now decide which housemate will join you to form your power couple. You must make your decision immediately.
Oh my life.
Just go for it, man.
Give it a bit of a go.
Right, I'm going to choose someone who I think we think alike, who I respect in the house a lot. I do respect all of you anyway. And somebody I know that we could work together.
Toya, Big Brother needs your decision now.
It's going to be Matthew.
Matthew, take your place besides Toya.
Hello, this is weird, man. I'm scared. What are we going to have to do, though?
Toya and Matthew, you are now the power couple, and it is time to exercise your power. You both must now make a joint power nomination. Whoever you decide to nominate will face the public vote this week.
Oh, God, why did she choose me?
As Helen is a finalist and Jale is up for nomination every week, both are exempt. You have 30 seconds to make your nomination. Your time starts
I'm in the toilet
now.
quickly.
Instinctively. Who came to your mind?
Housemates must return to the sofas immediately.
Is that who came to your mind?
What do you want to do?
Toya and Matthew, return to the sofas immediately.
What should we do?
Come back!
Toya and Matthew, return to the sofas immediately.
We haven't decided.
We haven't actually decided. Oh,
Just say.
Toya and Matthew, Big Brother needs your decision now.
We haven't decided.
we haven't decided.
You got to decide in front of us.
Toya and Matthew, Big Brother needs your decision now.
I don't want to put anyone out. Who came to mind instantly?
The one that I said in there.
If you do not make this nomination, one of you will face the public vote.
Oh my
For
god.
what reason?
Mate.
What reason?
Oh,
Do you want to do it?
yeah.
No, don't do that. They will go. They will go.
Christopher. Christopher.
Which one?
Toya and Matthew, you have chosen to nominate Christopher. They will face the public vote this week. Toya and Matthew, your power trip has just begun. Housemates, your fate lies in their hands.
I can't deal with this.
Yeah, exactly.
So Toya and Matthew are the new power couple and they've just put Christopher up for eviction. However, what they don't know is that they're not safe either. And by the end of the week, one of them will also be facing the public votes. Up next, it's a bit on the side with Rylan.
Alright guys, stay tuned. What a night, because Pauline is about to get a grilling bit on the side style with Vanessa Phelps, Casey Batchelor and former housemate Tamara is here. So get down here pronto, come on!
I'm on my way. As ever, the Big Brother website has all the up-to-the-minute news from the house. The highlight show will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And please join us here next Friday night for the third live eviction of the series. Thanks for joining us and good night.
3 seconds, 3 seconds spot. Should we move away from this?
No, back you up. I do know exactly what you're saying. I think people are more friendly with him. I do think that some of them, like, I really don't want him to go. But I get what you mean. I back you up, right? If he needs to, wants to know why, I'll tell him.
You alright? Yeah. You alright?
No. I feel really bad then. I feel really bad for Christopher. Listen, you have to do something. Yeah, I know. I knew that was coming.
I'm going to explain it to him because it's not personal.
Yeah.
It's not.
I just said to him as well, I said, listen to the reaction.
Well done.
It's not personal. Me and him spoke yesterday, and you know we spoke it out, and we're cool. It's not personal. For me, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, but it's just shit. It's just
We didn't even
shitty.
speak in the toilet.
We didn't have enough time.
No, you didn't. We all said that. He won't go.
He won't. That's what I just said.
He had to go up against
Reaction is unbelievable.
Exactly. Come and talk. Come, let's talk.
Yeah.
I said the reaction is so good. But you ain't got to do that. Yeah, the best way.
He's taking it in a negative.
I feel like shit. Christopher, I want to talk to you.
Oh, can you not just know? You're really
Christopher, I need to get off my chest because I don't want you to ever think it's personal. Because it's not. Because when we